What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Callate, the official Shut Up Already podcast, where we cover anything you can possibly think of. I am your host, Angel the Savage, accompanied with
EDU2323.
Right, and today's topic is going to be on the resurgence of humanoid robots.
Yes.
Which is very interesting. I'm very excited. We do have a couple videos that we're going to drop. Right before we get into the topic, we do want to give a special shout out to everybody who showed love, everybody who subscribed and liked to the page, who even commented. We will drop a link down here for a business we do want to shout out that we heavily want to support. They've also given us the same amount of love. So, yeah, we just want to extend that olive branch.
Yeah. Definitely. We're very grateful for that, because at the end of the day, without you guys, we would not be doing all this, and just having the motivation, to continue to do videos and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Exciting.
I'm definitely looking forward for you guys to comment, on what topics and other stuff you guys want us to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But I do gotta say, what we had today is actual videos from the actual people. You know what I mean? So this isn't some fake AI generated type of deal. So this is legit.
Yeah, it's gonna be very exciting, guys. We hope you guys are very interested in the same things that we're gonna bring up today. This is real. And there's nothing that's fake. Once we said, like we said before, we do have videos on it, and we're very excited to show you guys and also react to them and get your guys' intake on maybe what you guys think about these same light topics.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
All
right, we can go ahead and get started on the first video.
Jump into the videos. All right, we're gonna jump into the very first video right now.
Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump, for inviting me to the White House. It is an honor to be at Fostering the Future Together's Global Coalition inaugural meeting.
This is a whole robot.
At Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America. I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education. Welcome.
I'm shocked.
Bienvenidos.
Also Spanish too. Okay.
Bem-vindos. Ahlan wa sahlan. Shagatam. Mogisam a bit.
Wow.
Bruchim aba'im. Laskavo Prosimo. Dobrodošli.
Knows every language.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I definitely don't know what to even think about that. That's very interesting. As far
Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump, for.
And let's just say that this isn't the first time when they tried to make something like this.
Yeah.
If you guys remember, might not have seen, but I recommend you guys look at it. But we're gonna put some pictures here for you guys. There was this robot called Sophia, and she was able to think however she wanted. She had access to the internet and all that, which is it's crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I definitely do think that it's in a sense a good and a bad thing. The reason why I think both a good thing is you can get you can program a robot to handle easy tasks for you. Now the question is they'll eventually gain their own conscience. It's said everywhere. It's said through movies and everything. They eventually gain their own conscience, and once they realize that they're in control, they're gonna do nothing but elevate and either be a good or bad thing. I mean, we've seen these things in iRobot, the movie Megan. You ever seen the movie Megan? Where there's also human conscience inside of a robot to where. I guess depending on its surroundings or what its objective is to protect or defend.
And a lot of the time, it's very easy, especially when, you got to think about it. They're like children, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They know all this, they have all these tools and everything, but they can misinterpret it on how to use it, you know what I mean? So, if it misinterprets that the best way is to wipe out humans or, to preserve life or whatever the case may be, they can really misinterpret the situation and take things a little way too far, especially with the jokes that Sophia was making, about that she'll have farms of humans and stuff like that. People didn't take that kindly, That's one of the reasons why they shut her down. And then all of a sudden we see they shut her down. Then years later, look at this. We have a humanoid, as they call it, walking. With the first lady, you know what I mean?
Oh, I've seen plenty of videos. They've had one to replicate the walk of Joe Biden. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. I do believe that there are some robots like this that actually do have. I know it's crazy as it sounds, like human skin over it, where you won't even recognize that it's a robot as it does now, but it has the same amount of intelligence and it's
Think about it. If you put, silicone skin, which is very similar to flesh.
Yeah.
Over this, and
Yeah.
fill in the gaps or whatever. You can't tell the difference between a human and a humanoid.
Yeah.
It's becoming, and people are making it seem normal, because
Yeah,
everybody in there, clapping,
yeah.
having fun. What a great, this humanoid just
Mhm.
talking all kinds of languages, can't understand
Yeah.
everybody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And sometimes, as humans, we know understanding everybody is not always a good thing. You know what I mean?
That totally is true. I like as long as they're doing like easy tasks, like easy household tasks, maybe like doing dishes or something, and they can't do nothing other than that. But who's to say they won't break their own cycle, their own loop or programming to be like, hey, I'm stronger than this, or
Not to mention, Sophia and stuff. They had their own so-called feelings. I mean, there's videos that you can look all over the internet where she claims to feel, she claims to this. So imagine you call that, that humanoid in some other language, thinking that he doesn't understand. You call him stupid or something. He might get offended.
Yeah.
What is he gonna do? He gonna mess you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now we do have another video.
Okay.
We have two more. They're really good, but we have another video where I believe China is the ones that have the same technology. And think about this: a year ago, they had similar robots to this, and those robots couldn't even use nunchucks. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what they can use now. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna be totally honest. I feel like China and Japan, just people from over there are just way more advanced than us. Anyway. So we might be seeing this now, but they were way ahead of us when it comes to technology. I believe most of our technology does come from them.
Yes. I mean, I do believe that we're receiving old technology, if that makes sense. I do believe that the United States, and China and all them, they have technology that we're not even aware or can even comprehend. And they're slowly giving it to like the civilians, to us, you know what I mean? The people.
Yeah.
But they're keeping the latest models, the latest technology to themselves. Course, you know what I mean?
Yep.
They can't obviously they can't give us something that they can't control, you know what I mean, to a certain degree.
Majority of what we have says made in China, you know what I mean? And a lot of it is like toys for kids that are programmed, things that are being programmed like this. It's crazy.
It's getting out of hand. It's crazy.
So let's jump right into this next video. Wow. Are you seeing this? It's like orchestrated. What? Oh, I'm stunned. Not the main touch, really?
Oh my god. You see how tall he is?
Is he the sensei of all the robots?
We know that China likes to make these crazy things,
This is so innovative.
It's just crazy.
I mean, yeah. I guess they don't only protect and serve. They dance.
Yeah.
Apparently. We're safe, people. As long as they dance. Just don't get close to the ones with nunchucks, because if they can operate their own feelings, you might get fucked up.
Oh, the one with the sword.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy, man. Like, the way that they move.
Yeah. Back flipping and everything. I mean, I'm quite sure a robot can control his own springs and everything, but to the amount of the amount of agility like these had when it came to spinning, doing head spins, and it was almost like breakdancing mixed with I like Oriental dance. I don't know what the.
That is crazy, man.
But I will tell you this, people. I am afraid of those ones with the nunchucks.
Yes.
Because as I stated, if they can operate their own feelings,
mm-hmm.
I'm not messing with one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you can tell that some of them were a little wobbly, but they were able like to fix themselves back up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Which is, I got goosebumps from looking at the video, man. I got goosebumps, guys. I got goosebumps. All right.
Well, as we stated before, they can do multiple tasks. I mean, I guess that was not too harmful in a sense, but
I mean, if they can move like that,
yeah. Where I was more so heading is like, program a robot to like lift a heavy object or like help you do something simple. I don't know, bring in the groceries or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Once again, this is technology. There's no telling what you can or cannot do with it. So
the one thing I am gonna say, unfortunately for those of you that want the world to end in zombie apocalypse, that's not gonna happen. As you can see, all right, we're way more close to AI invasion. You know what I mean, with robots and stuff than zombies. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we see these things in like the movie I, Robot, the movie Terminator. It's things like way back.
They've been talking about this for a long time. You know what I mean? Concepts of it have popped up for a very, very long time. Even like older movies and stuff like that, they had similar, with the guy Beep, and he looks like human. You know what I mean? Like the really old black and white videos. And now we're not waiting for the future. We're in the future.
Oh yeah, for sure. I believe we are in the moment too, but we also do have the technology of the future. We just disperse it little by little to kind of make it seem like we're upgrading ourselves. But realistically, people, they already have the next 4 years of the phones generated, the next 4 years of whatever you could think of generated console game systems, desktops, computers. And I feel as though it's just put out little by little to make us feel like, hey, as people, we're upgraded but there's other places, like we stated before, like China, that are way past us. They're looking at us like, hey, what? Like we're doing this with our technology.
Yeah. China is definitely, ahead of a lot of stuff. Even their streets have, instead of like the little paint job that they do over there, they actually have lights in certain bridges and like highways and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where when it rains or it's dark, them lights turn on all the way through. So it's slowly getting dispersed, as you said. It's just they don't want us to have it all at once. You know what I mean? They want to make sure that they have the latest and slowly. Okay, well, we got something new here. You guys, this is the new best thing for y'all. But that is. It's mind-boggling, man. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Don't get me wrong. That song was catchy, and the moves were catchy. But we gotta be careful, man.
I don't think I can replicate any of those moves.
Oh, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Not with all this right here going on.
I definitely don't think I can replicate any of those moves. But shit, like I said,
that's crazy.
I'm very wary of that other one. I've seen pictures of like these robots, like I said, replicating Joe Biden, the walk and everything. To the point where there was one time he was walking, I think with his significant other, and they noticed that the walk he was doing was the same, like, it just looked very robotic. Didn't really look like him. I mean, we all know he has, like, complications, but
not to that point.
I mean, yeah, this is ridiculous. It's crazy.
I'm still shocked. I'm sorry. I hope that when you're watching this video, you're shocked as me right now, because that is insane. We have another video right here, which is a little bit more insane. Than the last one. Okay. I didn't see it. I just clicked on it and I saw it for 2 seconds and I saw it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump right into that right now. Go for it.
Hey. It's like, yo, sit down, because if you're standing, you're gonna fall back.
All right, let's get into it.
协同作战演练在某战术训练基地悄然展开。与以往不同，此次亮相演兵场的是一支由国产语数系列智能作战单元与机械狼仿生突击平台共编而成的人机协同战术团队。
I don't think you need to understand what they're saying.
Wow. This goes without saying.
演练
Wow.
模拟复杂战场环境下对要点目标实施清剿。此次演练重点检验了智能化作战单元、城市战、丛林战等多个自主协调目标分配和火力打击能力，标志着我国在
Wow.
How he jumped over?
Wow.
体系建设领域做出了进步。
They have drones, everything. Watchdogs.
I think I did hear that the dogs are like their GPS signal, so they won't lose sick communications.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Wow.
Now,
Yeah. That.
I don't know about you,
wow.
but I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Chappie, which I highly recommend you to
I've
see.
heard about it, but I haven't watched it.
It's really good. That's this. Okay?
Yeah.
That's this right here, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a thing.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all of this right
Okay.
here. Did you see the way that he jumped over?
Yeah, the agility and the amount of intelligence. Now, the question is, can they operate without these other watchdogs or anything near them, or does it take them having to be near each other and get a sense of a signal to where it's like a pairing?
Wow, yeah.
And that's maybe the
because
way
if you notice, the dog is just marked like laying out.
Yeah.
And with a little two antennas, GPSing, you know what I mean, and keeping the communications going to identify, I guess, targets.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Well, I mean, it's all from the start. I mean, a robot just gripping a gun. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
And knowing when to shoot. I mean, I don't know if the targets are programmed or whatever. I mean, they don't look like they are. They look like just basic targets on like water metal.
Wow.
But you know, like I said, the precision, the aim, the accuracy, you know, whatever you want to label it, people, it's scary. And they're holding this what it looks like to be a SCAR.
Yes.
SCAR assault rifle.
Yo, a lot of people can't even jump over a wall like that.
They have body vests. I mean,
yo,
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're light. That means they're quick.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look like they weigh too much. You know what I mean? So that's what gives them that agility to jump over and run. And I'm pretty sure, you know, they're... I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. I mean, even if they use this for like the police, you know what I mean, and all that. I mean, imagine, you know, you do something wrong, now you're running down the road and they throw one of these robots. Now, keep in mind, they're not going to throw you one of these robots at 20%, okay? They're going to throw you a robot that has freshly charged, okay? Brand new circuit board, okay? Brand new gears, okay?
Yeah, yep.
This is crazy, all right? This is crazy. Wow. This is insane, man.
Yep. It's crazy, ridiculous. Crazy.
Yeah, we got to stay on our toes,
Crazy
guys.
worry.
We got to stay on our toes.
I got one more video for us, guys.
Okay.
And I guess these are some of the simple tasks you can say that I was saying that these robots can do. Other than harming or dancing or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Its job is to turn these packages upside down.
So this robot's task is to essentially sort through packages. That's all it does. It sees when it's misaligned, and I guess make sure it's, you know, assorted.
And the dude is like throwing packages at them, and it's like
to throw it off course. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
it's really impressive. The figure of three.
wow.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh God. Oh. No. Oh, what is it gonna do? Let's see. Oh, got it. Nope. Yep. There it goes. Impressive. Impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's just say. Okay. I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna try to say this as nice as possible. If you work at Amazon, all right, start looking for another job.
Your job is at risk, people.
They don't look at their phones.
But haven't they already had robots at Amazon for some time now?
I don't think to this level. I mean, like, I
well, not to that level, to like the actual robotic.
If you worked at Amazon,
looking one,
let us know in the comments if you've seen anything like this. Because that's crazy.
I believe they do have technology, though. I guess that sorts for them. But I haven't actually seen, as we stated before, a humanoid looking robot actually there. Now, if you have one wherever you are, then you know your Amazon or wherever you live is way more advanced than we are in here in Delaware.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
make sure you let us know what you guys think about that. That's very interesting and shocking in the same sense.
Yeah. And I mean, let's just be honest, from a business perspective, they might want to switch over to that just because it's a lot easier charging one of those things than paying, you know, to someone that would mess up or like be on their phone constantly, not come to work, you know what I mean, need a break. You know what I mean? And then I think for a lot of the jobs, the 15s they pay. Like for example, all my jobs they paid me my 15s. And then my 30, I just do my own thing. You know what I mean? It is insane how they have gotten so advanced and how convenient it is for especially Amazon. I'm pretty sure Amazon's supporting all this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely feel like when it comes to any warehousing job or any job to that scale, to where you can add a robot to do that kind of task, it'll be crazy. I mean, I've seen robots do the most craziest things.
There is some like even fast foods, right? Where the whole thing you order it and then it's the whole interior is just a big box of robot, right? And it shoots the burger, it shoots the tomato, the lettuce, you know what I mean? It moves it around, cooks it for you, passes it to the fire, put it in the burger, and takes it out in a bag, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
There is already McDonald's and stuff like that. They are fully robotic, you know? Even some hotels, such as like, I do remember I went a long time ago, it's called Yotel in New York, you know? Their luggage system and stuff like that. If you ask for a room, big hand moves around, opens a little drawer, takes out the key, moves the luggage in, and do all this other stuff, which is insane. You know what I mean? And this stuff is just happening, been deleting our noses and stuff like that. And we're just like, okay, another day, you know.
Yeah.
We don't really notice it until it's out there. Then we're like, 5 years ago we didn't have this.
Well, I believe as people, we're just, I wouldn't say conditioned, but we're flooded with the amount of good things that can possibly happen from the media when it comes to these new things. And then we're oblivious or blind to the cons. You know, there's always pros and cons to everything, as there's left, right, up, down. You know what I mean? Everything has its counter. And, we're often always told all the good things about these type of things, these updates, these new robots and stuff like that. But, I guess through time we start to see like where we fell short in a sense of it's dangerous now.
Yeah.
It's,
Now I do gotta say there are some jobs where a robot or even a humanoid or whatever would naturally not be able to take over. You know what I mean? Because let's just keep it being, these jobs were created for humans. You know what I mean? And there's gonna be some jobs where the robot is not gonna be able to do the judgment or the work that a human could. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. In a sense, it's good, like you said. You know, it's good and it's bad. It has its pros and cons, like everything in life. You know, so I still think it's crazy, man. Like I can definitely see it 2 years from now, which is a good thing. Instead of deploying our soldiers and all that, they can just deploy a couple of machines, and whichever machine wins, I guess that's how they go about it. You know,
right.
But it'll keep us away from the nuclear situation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. What are your thoughts on these search engines that are like heavily intelligent, like ChatGPT, like any AI apps that can?
It's insane.
You know, they can essentially make music videos for you, music for you. Like nowadays, we don't know what's real and what's not, and people are getting paid for things that they're not doing.
Yeah.
Not me. I make real, genuine music.
Yes, it's good too.
I don't use AI, but yeah. So, like I said, what are your thoughts on AI as far as like ChatGPT, like the things you could possibly do on there? I do use it in a sense, sometimes for business, like sometimes you may, in my field, you may stumble across a way of like trying to say something. So I do ask ChatGPT, and it delivers every time. So I guess it's one of those things too, if you use it for a good cause. But I don't think it ever even actually lets you use it for any bad thing.
Yeah, it did before, but they have been doing restrictions, which is a good thing. Because, knowing that AI can create something so precise that looks so real, people can do really bad stuff with it. You know,
Right.
The stuff, if you know what I mean. You know,
Mhm.
you guys know what we mean. So I do think it's very helpful. Really good to expand that creativity when it comes to our mind. Like, if we can't think of anything, boom, ChatGPT gives us those ideas. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, I could have done that. You know what I mean? So it definitely helps a person, all that. But in order for it to be very helpful, I do believe that the restrictions and the stuff that they're putting in place, it's very important and plays a really big key, you know, and a role to this whole ChatGPT and AI, you know. But yeah, when it comes to certain people, it can help them in their music and all that, and a video that they want to perform, you know, or maybe they want to make a picture look like they want to see themselves as a superhero. Boom, hey, ChatGPT, make this picture me into a superhero, you know. So it's pretty cool for like kids and excuse me, making posters and
the small things, promotions
and stuff like that. So it's very helpful, you know. But at the same time, if you really think about it, it's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's very dangerous.
Yeah. Does it hold all the information? I mean, essentially, it looks like it makes you log in to your own Google. So, does it save everything that you do there as a template?
Yeah.
Does it somehow hoist your information? Is it legit? If somebody else types the same thing on their phone and said, "Hey, can you make a logo out of this name?" and then somebody else types the same thing in, "Hey, make a logo out of this name."
Yeah.
Will they get the same logo?
That's
you know,
crazy, yeah.
Would it be different? Is everything totally different to where it's it's organic, it's real, it's not duplicated, and you know, essentially, you won't have somebody across the world say, "Hey, that was my logo first." You know, can it be LLC? Can it be patented? Can it be turned into
good questions? Yeah,
business like? You know, these are things that.
Would you get in trouble for making it into the business? You know what I mean? Using ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You know, which is pretty insane. But overall, I think technology is advancing faster than what we think. You know.
Yeah, of course.
And advancing way too fast. You know, everything in life I do believe, has like a wall. You know what I mean? A brick wall where you hit it. That's either beyond that wall is going to be very good or very bad, you know? So I do believe we're at that wall where we have that technology, we have that capability of doing these things, but we're at that wall where, like, if we pass that wall, is it going to be too good or too bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So I really hope that whoever's creating all this AI, creating all these, you know, humanoids and stuff, really takes in consideration of having that power button real nice and big to where you can just click it in case of anything.
That's a very interesting way to look at it as far as power, because if you essentially think about it, I mean, technology is everywhere. It's what we use. Everything is down to, I mean, anything you plug in, like, you know, your can opener, your toaster. That's all technology.
And the EMP is not just laying around anywhere.
Everything has its own brain, you know what I mean? It's like kind of scary.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Your computer, your phone. We're surrounded by so much technology and we don't even notice it, you know? Even if you're out in the woods, you know, you carry around your phone, maybe a little Wi-Fi box, you know, one of those portable ones or something. Your car, if you say, "Oh, I just go into the wilderness," you know what I mean? You brought your car somewhere, right?
So, guys, yeah, even off the grid living is very pricey and expensive, it kind of would be the way to go. You know, my future goals, I'd like to live off grid.
Yeah, I would love that too. Yeah.
Just to, you know, not feel like I can be trapped. You know, you buy a phone. This goes back on the topic we spoke about in one of our previous videos when it comes to mind control. Your phone. You know, it's called a cell phone. You know, it's just so many things that take over when it comes to technology that we use on our day-to-day basis. You know what I mean? Right here, we're going to drop a video of the robot replicating Joe Biden's walk. Like I said, this is... I don't know if it was a joke, a gimmick, but it is scary because it does actually look like his actual walk.
Yeah, and before you start, doesn't Joe Biden, there's been a few times where he, like, randomly falls
or stumbles like the
Yeah.
programming is just messed
And then
up.
he's like, "Oh, the carpet. And there's no carpet. It's just a flat floor."
And it's like an error code.
You know,
that
so
goes on.
it makes us think like, damn, they're releasing all this technology now, but that's when we fall back where we're like, oh, the technology's always been there.
Mhm.
It's been right under our noses, and these are the videos to prove that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's I don't know if it was a gimmick or if it's something to be taken seriously, but yeah, this robot definitely just looks just like it.
Let's go ahead and see this.
Yeah.
Oh, you just tripped right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he walks.
Essentially walking just like him. It's crazy. Like, I don't know if they filmed him and they programmed a robot to, like, it's crazy. Like, it's just like him. It's just like him. Now look at this one. This is the actual human form of him walking. You see how he just doesn't know what to do? He doesn't know if he wants to move forward.
He was just
stumbling.
like
He's just lost with himself. And yeah, like I said before, these are the type of things that they're scary. They're scary.
Wow.
Yeah, when it comes to this robotic stuff, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Wow. And think about it, you know, maybe people might say
$27 million.
people might say, okay, so people might say, you know, oh, the face, his mouth, moving and all that. But how easy it is if they can program a whole robot to walk, right?
Yeah.
Balance.
They can
right?
show emotion.
They can make, you know,
They
put
can
little
show
electronics where they can
Yeah.
move. Like Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia was able to do these faces like, all these other faces, you know what I mean? So it's not hard, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
That is insane. That is, it makes my hairs on my hands stand up. It is insane. When you put both videos together, it's like, they might have used the exact same robot, you know what I mean? They might have used the exact same robot.
Yeah.
You know, wow. And like you said, it's very easy to, once the technology is there, to just say, hey, walk like this, like an older man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hunch over, trip a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, what if that was ChatGPT that programmed that robot? Shocking. But it's true, people. It can happen. It can happen. It can happen.
Whoa. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Today, guys, we'll be reviewing Venom 4.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they were on 4 already.
Oh, I do. Hold on, bear with me. I do like all the Marvels. I like all of it. And Venom is one of my favorite, is my favorite villain when it comes to the Marvel side.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's like DC, DC, it's Joker and stuff, but that's a different story.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah. So today we're reviewing Venom 4, The Rise of Null, which is Null is actually the strongest symbiote. Symbiote. Oh my god. Or symbiote. Whatever. How do you guys say the word? Let's get to that first. How is the word pronounced?
I don't know.
Symbiote. Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know.
I just know rawr, and I like it.
Yeah. Yep.
I was the darkness before creation.
That's Null.
I am
Wow.
the god of
This is exciting. I like it already.
Wow.
the king in black.
Jason Statham. Good actor.
Great actor, yes.
You cannot hide from your god.
Oh, wow.
Let me turn to a snail.
There he is. It's Venom.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I lost you.
Oh, we're back to Eddie. Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
There's another one. Oh.
My own creation.
See how they all have the spider symbol on it
Wow.
too? Yeah.
That's awesome.
God of
That's
Clintar.
why.
But every symbiote carries a piece of
Symbiote.
Codex, a memory of their true master.
He looks badass, bro. Yo. All of them do. But Noah is badass, man. Wow. All shape, sizes, powers.
I created them all,
Bro.
and the one who defied me will watch his world burn.
Wow.
I reclaim what is mine. There is no light I cannot extinguish.
Yo.
No bond I cannot break. No host I cannot consume.
I like the way it takes over.
Yeah.
The person, it's just like, you know.
My beautiful failure. My greatest disappointment. You chose a human over godhood. Immortal over eternity.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
We chose freedom.
Didn't that be something that figured that out?
Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah.
I gave you existence.
Yo, we're not gonna cut this. Watch. We're not gonna cut this. Watch. Pause up. All right. We're gonna jump back on the topic that we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched an AI generated video that looks so realistic.
I didn't know that to begin with. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. I didn't know it was AI generated. But I guess it is a concept trailer.
Yeah.
That
is really cool. This is, we just all got tricked right now.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know, people, but it's that simple. It'll do that to you.
It is that simple to trick the human mind. This is when it comes to ChatGPT.
Uh-huh.
It's good, but it can also be bad.
Oh wow, I definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
You thought that you got confused. Imagine us.
I definitely got confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I definitely got confused.
Wow.
It just looks so real. It looks so good now. Whoever is in charge of the Venom franchise, take ideas.
Yeah, make ideas.
Take ideas.
Make ideas because this was good.
Take the whole idea.
Yeah,
take the whole
especially
idea.
how he looks and everything.
No, it's badass.
Oh my goodness, it looks so good. So I saw so many wallpapers that I can put.
Every other symbiote.
Yes.
I didn't know we know how to say it. Symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
People. So
and the way that they were like, you know,
shape-shifting
and taking over the host, you know, it was very good. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go ahead and just finish the trailer so that way, since it's already good, we just found out what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can definitely finish the trailer and keep enjoying this amazing concept trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very shocked, people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
You can try, but we've beaten gods before.
Okay, and all the people that they're using on the trailer is good. It's good.
The actors are good. I'm not sure if all of them will link up to actually play the role like that. But
I hope
definitely
so.
the actors were really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
They have yet to bring out a real good movie with all the best actors out here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these actors have potential to play some crazy roles, you know. And we've seen it before, like John Wick, the guy, you know, and all that. You know, when he plays those roles and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They should put all together.
Some characters do blend well together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, others maybe feel as though, you know, they don't want to be, you know, told to do something a certain way or something. But yeah, especially when it comes to comedy, those guys really work well together.
Wow.
Yep, but that would pretty much cover the segment, guys. Today, guys, as far as doing this review on this Venom trailer that we thought was real to begin with. What was AI?
The video was about ChatGPT and all this other stuff. So, you know, we got confused. We didn't, you know, I just don't know how to say it in words. It was just so much so good that we get excited. We tend to close our eyes to what's actually true and what's not. You know, a lot of people, you know, rather put on those VR headsets and just live a fantasy that's perfect than to face real life world problems. You know, and know that life is not perfect, and that's what's perfect about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a perfect imperfection.
Yeah, you know. Life is never going to be perfect, but that's what makes life good.
Yeah.
You know, and exciting and just getting to know different people and different places and things is like, there's so much good in life, man. It's you know, but we can definitely get into time with that with another video, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yep. Once again, we appreciate all the love and support, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe right here on the bottom. We do appreciate all the love and support that you guys been getting. We'll continue to give you guys more exciting topics. We hope you guys stay tuned for the next one. Callate,
I'm the best, I cannot lie. They front to my face and talk shit from behind. They claim I'm a waste and they wish I would die, but I